Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on bottom right side as the pink Holy Room Empire with Ultimasaurus. So on top left side as the red French with El.loueMT, who's immediately going for some of the deer, some forest puppers who are not in the forest. So he is killing off all the deer first. So probably a good spot for the mill would be right here. Maybe deploy it. Yep. And then focus on perhaps these two diagonal deer first, since they are the ones that are closest by. He killed off the deer immediately, so they didn't start running around everywhere. Pink is not going for the deer just yet. In fact, we are seeing a spearman rush for the Holy Roman Empire player. This is relatively rare, especially from Holy Roman Empire player. Let's see. He's going for the deer first. Let's see, spearman. Just rallied forward. That's in the shrubbery there. In which, let's take a look at the map and see. Pink Scout does spot the deer, so you start removing the spearman to somewhere else, I'm assuming. Yes, he's tasked them right there. That should go up the high ground. Got some 3 villagers on gold. He should... Wait. Oh, I was going to say he needs a bit of extra time to collect the gold, but he's already gone for survival techniques, which means he needs extra mining time to get his 200 gold, which I believe he will do it. Spearman, not the most agile of units. Additionally, the villagers, there's 6 villagers here. He's actually rapidly seeing up gold. I believe he has enough gold to deposit on in. Yeah, he could just, there we go, all deposited there. Spearman stabbing away. The villagers are going to stand and fight. He should also just run. He has enough gold to Agion up. He doesn't have to stay here. Why is he going for... Okay, now he's trying to bring back the miners there. The instant I see 200 gold, he should have immediately backed on off. Does get the villagers back to the sheep. Good number of them are wounded. You can always abandon the deer deposit and start collecting the sheep. For the Holy Roman Empire play, let's finally take a look at the map, since that spearman rush is still ongoing. If you notice here, we've got quite a bit of wood down here. And you can get a pretty good safe mining spot right there, a collection spot there. Hounds and arrows reach out to here, so the spearman could torch on the mill. School of Cavalry now being built. Some early Royal Knights wouldn't be half bad, since he knows his opponent has gone for a spearman rush. He has now 5 villagers on the gold. He has enough food to Agion up. Got a good number of sheep there, and I think he just collected up the last of the sheep that was on the ground. So the sheep came in the exact right moment. Agion Chapel's likely the targeted age up landmark. In which, I say the Agion Chapel right around here, or maybe here would be good. Help influence berries, stone, gold, and wood. But he goes right there, which I highly disagree. I really do think right there would be excellent because of the gold and stone nearby. Either way, let's see. Deer deposit down here with some natural foliage. Red has his deer deposit right there, a little bit more exposed. Let's see, 4 gold on one side, 4 gold on the other side, and large gold. So this map has a lot of gold, to say the least. School of Cavalry is almost built. Agion Chapel being built. And kind of clean up some of that wood. The fact that he's building it next to that wood deposit suggests to me he really wants to push out some wood-based units. He's not going for a fast castle. He knows he's fighting against French, which means Royal Knights. He does have a number of spearmen here. Of course, they're unupgraded. And the French player is actually going for archers, because he knows his opponent has spearmen in his base. He's starting to fall back with those spearmen. Going to just try to save them. They will always be useful against the French. The French or the Blue Empire player has now aged on up. He has pushed the deer around. That one got a little bit far, but now he does have great collection there. Oh, and there's also one last deer there. Yeah, I still believe pulling it out over here would have been much better to get the gold, the stone, and the wood. By the way, Holy Empire player is not collecting or deploying any more units. He is going for hardened spearmen because he has existing spearmen, and they will, being upgraded like that can help out against any royal knights. The French player has 2 archers. Where? I'm not sure. Oh, there they are. You know, I was not sure where I was thinking about looking for the archers, since the archers tend to be, well, it's usually spearmen are next to the resource deposits, not archers. This game's already gone weird. We got the French player going for some stone. And the Holy Empire player is eyeing for Castle Age. So, a prolonged weird for Age 1, in which both players delayed their Age 2 with the survival techniques and Spearman Rush. Either way, the game is starting to go back on track. Either way, the French does have more villagers due to the nature of faster villager production at the town center. Was it 15, 20, 25, 30%? I think the age up bonuses are. So, to me, this just looks, never mind, yeah. That is 15%. Round of palisade walls there. This will be useful. He has tasked a wall there, which is actually not... And I still actually... No. I still think I'm correct about this is a great spot to collect the wood at. Just gotta be careful not to make a breach. Rignig's Cathedral, or however you pronounce that. He is rapidly building it, and this will, of course, allow him to start picking up those relics with the prelates. And I'm trying to think of another rhyme. I'm failing. I do now have some stables. I'm for a bit of stability, though he does have the Royal School of Cavalry and not deploying out anything at the moment, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing. We got a Royal Knight being put on the field. He's going for triple stable. You can deploy out a Royal Knight every 30 seconds, so 2. So effectively 200 gold per minute requirement. Each villager approximately provides, what, 40? So it needs at least 5 villagers in gold to maintain 1 production, so the French player would need 15 villagers on gold to support this amount of production. And probably or close to 20 for the food. I'd say that's a little bit too much production at the moment, to say the least. Either way, the spearmen do take a bit of volleys. Man-at-arms will be useful. He does garrison inside the outpost there. Wheelbarrow now being researched by the French. He also has already the mining research. The Holy Empire player does have no research at the moment. 1 Royal Knight, or actual Knight, deployed in the field. And this regular Knight will do some good work there. He does pick off those spearmen, just leaving 1 remaining. He also got all the spearmen, and the regular Knight will go down. The Royal Knights hardly took any damage. The Knights were focused on the archers. So that's a handful of men-at-arms. Holy Roman Empire men-at-arms are very good, but primarily when they get the upgrades. At this point in time, the Royal Knights does offer a bit of a quality help punch off against the age up, and plus the Royal Knights are in good numbers at the moment. They had a little bit of stockpiled resources, so the extra stable was probably utilized. Regular man-at-arms now on the way. And yep, those are still just feudal-age man-at-arms. I keep on forgetting that fact that Holy Roman Empire players do have feudal-age man-at-arms. You just usually see a fast fortress and you only see castle-age man-at-arms because they just usually age up so quickly. Prelate here with a relic. And there goes the prelate. Nice charging forward. And honestly, he needs to fall back to a prelate and get those guys healed on up. Taking time to heal them up with a prelate. Right now he has at least one value's worth of knight in damage. And so if you were to use a single prelate, which costs us 100 gold, it will save him 140 resources, primarily food. Some knights are going down. He has some feudal-age man-at-arms. Nice preemptive Lolo. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I thought he was going to continue. Does inside that outpost that is only armed with an arrow slit, so it's not great combat-wise. Looks like it is an effect of the availability for emergency repairs. We also got chivalry research for the French player. Don't know if he's actually lost any of his knights. Yeah, Pink only has a loss value of 90. Or a kill value of 90. I thought he killed a couple archers, which costed 80 each, so maybe the kill value of archers is not accurate. Either way, he's lost no knights on the field, and they're all getting healed on up. That chivalry is providing some good value. Holy Roman Empire player has 7 knights on the field, 2 more on the way. French does, of course, have 14 age 2 knights. Hardened spear or veteran spearman research now on the way for the Holy Roman Empire. Villager does go down there. Right now, the French player, of course, has 2 town centers, which do have faster production speeds. French player is roughly at 2.3 town center per production queue. Holy Roman Empire player only has the 1 town center, has claimed 2 relics, for which the double value from relics effectively giving, right now, in comparison to 2 players, 2 relics is effectively 4 relics, and that is roughly giving him another 4 villagers worth of gold. But he's still far down 4 villagers worth of gold, and now the Frenchman has aged on up, gone for the guild hole. And now do have the veteran archer research.
Gute Leistung meinerseits.
Den Geheiß? Heiligkeit irrtet meine Schritte.
Das soll mich überleben.
A handful of palisade walls going on up, and they will be built in time. Red does have a scout here. Got a handful of arbaletiers. Veteran Royal Knight research complete. Not upgrading the archers. Going for a monk. Another relic has been picked up by a prelate. 1 relic is here. The other relic's over there. So Ink will definitely secure up 3. May have possibility to secure up 4. And now look at these villagers charging the way forward. Iron Farm mining camp here. There are some trees here, so they actually have less room to fall back to. This may need a warrant to keep, plus a keep right around here wouldn't be half bad to help protect the gold deposits. Additionally, the French does have the cost reduction building around keeps. So going for an earlier keep wouldn't be half bad. Things moving around. Spearmen charging way forward. Now a whole lot of archers there to counter. The spearmen should be able to run the archers no problem. Got some arbaletiers. They don't have gambersons, so don't have the really good armor rate to fight against spearmen. Red's just falling back. Started stepping back with some crossbowmen. Bit of a spear brace there. One of the Royal Knights will go down. And now this mining camp can be torched on down. These knights could stand to be near a prelate. Knights charging way forward, trying to intercept that Royal Knight who was camping the relic. But Red has picked up the relic. And Red should be able to claim out 2 relics, so it's going to be 3 relics, effectively 6 relics versus 2. And now Red's trying to pull out a keep. I would say try to push it a little bit farther forward, but right now Red's just trying to claim up that gold. Red has no gold mines active at the moment, or collecting at the moment. Pink does spot all this. If Pink would be a bit more aggressive to engage his keep, Pink would be much better off. Pink does have a larger army on the field and a higher quality army. Crossbows engaging. Red has to stand and build this castle or keep. After all, he must claim up more gold. Those who can inside the keep now, which provides some good fire support. And Red is starting to slowly falling back. Pink did have a larger army. Red had a smaller army. Some of those villagers do go down. Pink has killed off 10 villagers at the moment. But Red still has a good village advantage. Oh, nearly 30. Pink will likely age up to the Palace of Swabia. Red has claimed a sacred site. Pink already has a sacred site. Now Pink is advancing his way forward. Our archers and arbaletiers here. I've got the veteran archer research down the way for the French. Empire player almost have enough resources to age on up, has enough food, needs a little bit more gold. And Palace of Swabia is being built. Ah, right there. There's Spritskaya Tower, or however you pronounce that. No, wait, no, that's the Russian tower, right? I forget what, I always get those two keeps mixed on up, the Russian Age 4 keep and the El.loueMT, because you rarely ever see either of them. Would be decent in the middle of the map here, but he is not. The Palace of Swabia will allow him to fabricate villagers and recover his villager difference quite quickly. If he wasn't killing off those 11 villagers, he would have been down approximately 40 villagers, which is quite a bit of an issue. Right now, the French player has, what, 2.4 villager queues at the moment? And soon, the Pink player will soon have 4 villager queues. So Red will maintain a good lead, but likely what will allow the two players to even out the villager count is Red just not needing building more villagers. Either way, Red's not going for a large amount of economic research. Pink has not researched any economic research, which means Red's economy not only has more villagers, but probably is actually doubled. Emerson research, among other things. Knight down. Right now, the Holy Empire players are trying to build out some horsemen.
Wer rastet, der rostet.
And now the villagers are out of range of the palace or Aachen Chapel to collect that wood. Let's see a couple mills along the edge there for better drop-off locations. We do now have the red palace being built, which help them not only secure up this gold deposit, but also this gold deposit. Additionally, the red palace is a very powerful defensive placement, and this will provide a pressure or a bit of a containment on Pink's base.
Schüsse stören mein Ross.
He could just keep stuff garrisoned in the meantime in there until everything else gets sorted out. After all, keeping the red palace nice and garrisoned before an attack can cause quite a bit of issues for Pink. After all, red palace is one of the most powerful defensive placements in the game, if not the most powerful one. As of right now, each one of their arbalests does do 62 damage, 60 base damage, which will overcome the 50 range armor of a battering ram. Right now, the red palace will rip apart battering rams. Got a line of stone walls there. And Pink should be able to intercept these villagers. The red palace is now under siege. Good, it's there in the red palace. Red has a trebuchet pushed way forward. That's probably a missed rally. At this point in time, maybe we gotta either get another mining camp over this angle. But the villagers on that side are eyeing to repair up the red palace now. Don't think the trebuchet will be good for counter barrages. Oh, he's hitting that outpost there. Emergency repair can be utilized. Really necessary though. After all, it's just an outpost. Unupgraded outpost. He's charged way forward with Spearman Knights. Archer crossbows stutter stepping away. They have to keep their distance. The archers are elite, arbaletiers are not, and Cinderella's being pulled in the field, and as well as enlistment incentives. Red Palace is firing away. He may want to get some more guys in garrison inside the Red Palace. No boiling oil just yet. And villagers charging way forward, trying to take out those trebuchets, but they will be intercepted. Looks like spring goals will take each other out. Red's villagers will fall on back. And rest of Pink's army there does get cleaned on up. Pink's army is at 14 and versus 36, mostly composed of trebuchets at the moment as well. Has a handful of spearmen and horsemen, no man-at-arms stuff. I don't think even blunt weapons or two-handed weapons have been researched. Yeah, those have not been researched, and those are just a staple of the Holy Roman Empire. So he's eyeing. Doesn't have the men-work palace to get out better horsemen and knights. Got a line of walls there. That is not for the Great Gatehouse. It's Chinese in this game. Is he going to build a stone wall, or is he just using that as a platform for archers? Like, or is that just meant for a siege works or siege wall to protect his trebuchets? Those trebuchets able to range and stuff, those walls there? Well, maybe too far away. It would take out the outpost, but I think he built those walls a little bit too far back. Got limestone walls there. Pink maybe eyeing for some trade relatively soon. Horsemen engaging these archers. Royal Knight will see bit damage, and only veteran Royal Knights, no elite Royal Knights. How's the guild hall coming along? Running is tasking the gold. Orange players one out cannon.
Schöner Bau.
He already has a culverin. Maybe some Magnos wouldn't hurt for Pink, because he's fighting against mostly a ranged force. Crossbow starts not being researched as Elite Knight and Canted Saddles.
Ich weiß,
Horsemen
was
move around, got now the trebuchet damage research, which is what's called geometry.
mich
I don't know why, I just want to call this the Abacus, because it is an abacus as an icon. There's a red keep over here. No traders. He has infrastructure set up for them. Find the markets themselves. Red's going for a whole bunch of research. We'll get the rest of his economic research going. Geometry now complete.
Oh ça, bien vous plaît cet achèvement?
Ja, bin bereit zur Befehl.
Hier sind unsere Gehäuse.
Ja, bin bereit zur Befehl. Sieh.
Stable now being built here. Has a good amount of ore he can utilize for reduced production. Red's collecting up gold from multiple locations. Pink just has no gold income. Only relying on the 3 relics, which are nice and all. That's one reason why we're seeing so many horsemen and spearmen. But he needs those trebuchets to hit that red palace. He cannot advance near that red palace. He may actually do better just to garrison the red palace than trying to have these units fight on foot. Because red palace's damage output is quite large. He also needs to make sure his units get garrisoned there a little bit staggered so it doesn't overkill stuff as much. I like to stand to get out a variable rate of fire effect. His armies go on down. There's a bit of gold that Pink could try claiming right there, and does have some stone here as well. You can invest into a keep. Has deleted those walls. Biology, spyglass, and boiling oil being researched by Red.
Ja, bin bereit.
Bin bereit zur Befehl.
Bombard or cannon firing away. Pink tried to go for that gold and failed.
Mich gelüstet das. Mich gelüstet das.
Outpost with relic has gone down. Losing that relic is actually important, or at least the relic income. Horsemen charge way forward, fighting against elite knights, archers, arbaletiers. Elite horsemen, spearmen charge way forward. Good amount of siege weapons to support out Red's push. Trebuchets just trying to help. Red does do a feint a little bit there. One of the trebuchets do go down, and Pink does back out of the game. This is Angrid saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.